Well, hello. Welcome to Social Media Connection. I'm David Cooper with The David Cooper Show, and today, what an honor it is for me to have Dan Ryan. He is a legend in the world of executive recruiting. They're fully retained. It's exciting for me that he has been such an integral part in the United States in executive recruiting because I admire the people so very much that are really masters in that elegant way of recruiting. And so, Dan, welcome. Glad to have you, my friend.
David, it's a pleasure to be here this morning, and I'm really happy to be part of the Social Media Connection.
Well, we are delighted to have you part of it. If you would, what I would love for you to do is to share with so many of the people that come back again and again and watch the David Cooper Show, I would love for you to give them a 2 or 3 minute overview of some of the processes that you use in your executive recruiting. What are some of the do's and don'ts? What are some of the things that you really tried to guide them through from the corporate point of view as well as the person who's trying to get the position point of view? So just kind of give a 2 or 3 minute overview of some of the things that are really vital to be parts of the process.
David, I'll be happy to do that. I'm a senior consultant with the Human Capital Group. We're based here in the Brentwood, Tennessee area. We have offices throughout the country. We've done work in many parts of the world. In fact, we have affiliate firms in 38 different countries throughout the world. We've worked in multiple industry segments. What we do is to partner with firms and also to partner with candidates to help them find the best fit. And as an executive search firm, as a fully retained executive search firm, it's really our intent to make that best match, and anything that we can do to help a firm attract, develop, retain, or invest in their human capital assets, that's what we're involved in.
Awesome. That is absolutely exciting. Well, one of the things that intrigues me is the elite sincerity, the elite decorum, the graciousness, if you will, that you bring to that industry. And so, if you would, that is a rough and tumble industry. That is a highly competitive industry. And so if you would, try to share with our audience at Social Media Connection Broadcast Network. I'm so excited to have you on the David Cooper Show, but share with some of the audience what you feel are some of the do's and don'ts. What are, for some of the people that would seek to be a candidate, what are some of the things that they know from the outset? What's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Select somewhere between 3 and 5 things that you want a good candidate to know that they need to be prepared with.
A candidate really has to have, certainly the resume has to be complete, it has to be professionally done, and it needs to be authentic and truthful. So again, the resume is the first part. The second part is if the resume is good, then that's going to lead to an interview. Certainly the interview, vocal quality, also presentation, authenticity, understanding how to communicate with people is just so vitally important in the search world, because as a candidate, what you're really doing is you're selling yourself to the client. And if you can't sell, if you don't understand who you are, if you don't understand your brand, you're just not going to be successful. Those are the 2 of the most important things. But I think also in our work, we're just as valuable because we are partners with our clients, and we're an extension of that firm. So it's really important for us to know not just who the firm is, but we need to understand how they think, what they do, who they really are, because if we can get down to that level of nitty-gritty, then we can really help them be successful.
Oh, that is so impressive and exciting. The reality is, as you've been a leader, one of the pioneers in the executive recruitment business for social media, I'd like for you to share with the viewers of the Social Media Connection Broadcast Network. I want you to share with them some of the things that you've seen, like from 3 years ago. What was the state of social media in terms of executive recruitment at that time, and what you've seen, a little bit of the history. Take 60 to 90 seconds just sharing with them a brief 3-year history of how social media has really become a vital part in executive recruitment.
It's an evolution, if not a revolution, David. Pragmatically for me, I've been such a user in the trenches of social media, using tools like LinkedIn, Facebook, and now many other tools to integrate my presence. And social media, especially LinkedIn, has become the #1 source that I use to find candidates, and I also use it quite a bit for helping to identify potential clients. it's just really amazing how much information is available in social media and how easily one can actually spin up and learn how to use tools like LinkedIn, Facebook, and many others for what we do, because it's just the power and the opportunity to help build conversations, build relationships. There's just nothing like it.
Oh, it is very exciting. As I listen to Dan, it brings to mind for me some of that content that I've been training people in for 35, 36 years. If you listen to what he was saying, one of the things that he really said was be authentic in your resume, be conversational, have it so that you really have vocal skills with proficiency. And so part of what he was saying, so congruent with something I've tried to teach through the years, care enough to prepare. Care enough to prepare. And before we close, one of the things that I admire so much about him, he could really do, I think, a 1 hour, a 6 hour, or a 3-day conference on knowledge is what you know. Wisdom is what you do with what you know. And so, for the Social Media Connection Broadcast Network, this is the David Cooper Show, but what a delight it's been to have Dan Ryan. Thank you, Dan.
David, it's really a blessing to be here. I appreciate the time, and anything we can do to help, that's what we'd like to be a part of.
Wonderful. Well, it really is fun. You absolutely need to make sure that you're watching the Dan Ryan Show on a regular basis. We're excited that we've got a team of people hosting shows that are designed to serve, designed to share, and designed to help you join the conversation. Come back.